Nearly 3.5 billion people lack access to essential health services, according to the World Health Organization, a crisis that worsened during the COVID-19 pandemic. If action isn't taken, this number could rise to 5 billion by 2030, worsening existing health disparities. The healthcare industry is at a crucial turning point, but what if artificial intelligence could help change that? Welcome back to AI On, where we explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing our society in various ways. Today, we'll look at how AI is reshaping healthcare through its effects on patient care, efficiency, and accessibility. We will also hear from an industry expert about his insights on AI's potential in healthcare and what the future may hold. As AI technologies continue to evolve, their integration into healthcare has the potential to address some of the most pressing challenges in the industry today. AI is revolutionizing patient care by enabling doctors to make faster and more accurate diagnoses. For instance, AI algorithms can analyze a patient's symptoms and medical history to suggest personalized treatment plans. This allows healthcare providers to make more informed decisions, ultimately offering better care. AI-powered imaging tools also assist in detecting conditions like cancer earlier and with greater precision, which can significantly improve treatment outcomes. By catching diseases early, AI enhances survival rates and reduces the costs associated with late-stage treatments. Moreover, AI is transforming patient monitoring. Real-time devices enable healthcare professionals to track patients' health continuously, detecting problems before they escalate. Predictive analytics can forecast how patients will respond to treatments, allowing early interventions and improving health outcomes. Wearable devices like smartwatches help manage chronic conditions such as diabetes by tracking vital signs and providing real-time data. This real-time monitoring improves patient engagement and helps prevent emergencies, reducing hospital readmission rates. But AI isn't only about improving patient care. It's also making healthcare systems more efficient. Administrative tasks such as appointment scheduling and reminders are increasingly automated. This frees up healthcare workers to focus more on patient care rather than administrative work, enhancing efficiency and reducing burnout. AI is also improving hospital operations by optimizing resource allocation, ensuring that beds, staff, and medical supplies are distributed where they are needed most. It's also streamlining the way medical research is conducted, with AI helping researchers process and analyze vast amounts of data to identify new treatments faster. AI is even transforming patient interactions. Smart chatbots can handle basic inquiries, assist patients in navigating healthcare systems, and provide relevant information, giving doctors and nurses more time to address complex issues. This leads to better patient experiences and ensures that healthcare needs are met quickly and efficiently. Furthermore, AI can help bridge language barriers in healthcare, providing real-time translation services that ensure effective communication for non-native speakers. However, integrating AI into healthcare isn't without challenges. Diagnostic errors can occur if algorithms fail to function as intended, leading to misdiagnoses or incorrect treatments. Rigorous testing and validation are crucial to ensure the accuracy and reliability of AI tools. Establishing protocols and oversight is essential to mitigate risks associated with misapplication or over-reliance on AI. Additionally, AI depends on access to vast amounts of patient data. However, healthcare data is often fragmented across various systems, which complicates data analysis. Addressing this issue will require significant investments in developing unified data systems that promote better information sharing across healthcare institutions. Interoperability is a key factor in making sure AI can function properly across various platforms and regions. The collection of sensitive data also raises privacy concerns. Data breaches could expose personal health information, potentially causing harm to individuals and eroding trust in the healthcare system. To mitigate these risks, strong security measures must be implemented. Equally important is transparency. Healthcare providers need to be clear about how patient data will be used, which helps build trust in AI systems. Patients should have control over their data and be able to access and understand how it's being utilized in the development of healthcare technologies. For our guest speaker segment today, we're joined by Anand Gupta. Anand is a Senior Vice President of Engineering and Data Science at Included Health in Silicon Valley. Included Health is a company that aims to improve healthcare for everyone by using a data-driven approach with AI. Thank you, Anand, for joining us today. Now, without further ado, let's start the interview. So, first and foremost, could you share a bit about Included Health and how it is leveraging AI to remodel the healthcare system?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you've seen any of the Iron Man movies, you have Jarvis for Tony Stark. That's what we're building. Something that understands you, something that can guide you through that journey. Now, Jarvis does a lot of different things in your life, and there's a really cool world in there. But think of it for your healthcare. Think of it in terms of understanding who you are, what you deal with. So if, for example, I wake up and I'm like, I have a headache, this thing could say, like, Anand, it's probably because you've not been drinking enough water. It's little small insights like that, or hey, you're not sleeping as much. I'm keeping track of it through the wearables that you're wearing. And so it's like bringing all different segments of data, and one can imagine a world with that data, you can sort of give someone unique insights that can help them out.
Also, what are some challenges that we see with AI in healthcare systems?
So there's a few different elements to this, right? Like first is your AI is only going to be good as the data that's fed into it. And there's obvious amount of biases that get into this data, which might be is the AI was trained on a certain people at a certain age demographic or things like that. That's going to be the easy, most obvious, like it will show up. The bigger thing though for me is AI is not always correct. And that's scary. Now, you can also say humans are not always correct, and I believe that too. But there's two different things that make humans interesting. One, humans are ideally, if you're good at what you do, you're more correct than an AI. So there's that correction factor. So, like I think an AI bot might hallucinate 10% of the time, a human might hallucinate 1% of the time, or get something wrong 1% of the time. And the second piece of this is who becomes liable when they get that wrong. Like, who do you blame? Like, there's a human element to this, being like, you are a person. I was able to talk to you. I was able to tell you. You were able to feel what I felt in doing so. And so that kind of shows up, right? And one of the analogies I would use is pilots and airlines. The notion of being able to fly planes or autopilot actually has existed for years, but yet you have pilots who fly those planes, mostly because there are times and occasions where the AI can't do it. You still need that human, but also because people feel much more comfortable knowing that it's a human flying the plane versus a robot flying the plane.
Are there any concerns that AI may be inequitable and lead to disparities in healthcare access?
Right. In many ways, AI can actually improve equitable access because you can now provide this for a lot lower cost. There's a company called Hippocratic AI that's doing some really interesting things in here. What they're able to do is use an AI that can perform most functions like a doctor for a fraction of a cost that you pay for a doctor. So from that lens, oh my gosh, that's amazing, right? And the part here I think about is like, what are you comparing with? What's the alternative? So for example, if you don't have a high amount of capital to spend toward this, or if you're in the United States, you get insurance through employer, and if you're not insured, it is incredibly expensive to access care. And so
Mhm.
if you compare that with an AI, that's actually much better than what you would get.
How can AI help address global health crises or um, such as pandemics?
Many ways we've actually seen a lot of examples of this. So one of the things that included what we did is because of the data that we had and because we served so many millions of people in the States, we were able to actually see the trends much before the government was able to even do this. So for example, when we were able to predict and figure out the opioid pandemic as a big issue a lot earlier before the government recognized it. We also partnered up with the state of California here, as well as several other states on COVID. So when the pandemic happened, we were able to showcase trends to you, and we can tell you, hey, this is an area you need to invest in. And like we're already seeing this in data trends, and sort of be able to derive and gain insights on top of it. My hope or my belief is that with better technology and things like that, we are able to predict and figure out new global crises a lot earlier. We're able to come up with antidotes or vaccines for these things a lot sooner, and we're able to come up with better strategies, better modeling, better simulations a lot earlier. So my personal hope is we never have to go through a pandemic again, but the reality is we will probably go through it again in our lifetime. And so if so, I do think AI can play a big part in that.
Great. And lastly, before we end today, I just wanted to ask you a question about your recent conversation on Tech Themes today, and also throughout our discussion, you emphasized something I find particularly interesting. It's that AI is about enhancing rather than replacing the human touch. Right. So as we rocket forward into the future, especially in healthcare, do you think there's a risk of losing the human touch, or will AI actually find a way to complement it?
In healthcare, I think we are a little further away because I think personally, like the idea of talking to a AI bot, dealing with like serious conditions like cancer, diabetes, things like that, you want to talk to a human. You don't want to have an AI bot going, you have cancer, your life sucks. Like you would rather have something more empathetic, more of a human. Now, as I think AI gets better and as it becomes more human-like, the question would be is like, if you couldn't tell the difference, how much does that matter?
So, in conclusion, while AI offers immense potential to revolutionize healthcare, it must be implemented with responsibility and caution. To truly harness its benefits, we must address the challenges of data privacy, accuracy, and accessibility. It's vital that healthcare professionals receive proper training to effectively use AI tools, ensuring they complement rather than replace human expertise. The future of healthcare lies in combining innovative technology with compassionate care. By striking the right balance between the utilization of AI and the human touch, we can ensure that healthcare becomes more accessible, efficient, and empathetic. Hey there! I hope you enjoyed this video. For more exciting content about how AI is shaping our world, consider subscribing to AI On. Anyways, catch you later.